Well, welcome to Friday. You did it again. You made it all the way to Friday. Aren't you glad? Hey, I am. And I'm glad you're with me today. Come on in for a little while. Come on into my little world for a moment. I guess you see what's going on in my mind when you're here for a moment, the things that I think about. One of the things that came across my mind recently, because I guess I've heard the song recently, was a song that I originally heard from the Oak Ridge Boys quite a number of years ago. And just, it's one of those sweet little songs. Thank God for Kids. I think William Golden sang the part. Not that that really matters. Maybe it does. Anyway, I was thinking about some of the words of that song. Thank God for kids. There's magic for a while. Sometimes we press our kids, want them to gain reality, to get hold of reality, to grow up. But isn't it amazing that wonderful, fantastic, magical world that's in their minds when they believe everything is possible, anything is possible, great things, when they imagine what they might do or what might happen. There's something marvelous about being a child. When it says that children believe, and they believe earnestly, whether it's the Tooth Fairy or Santa Claus or whatever it might be, they believe in their parents. They believe their dads are wonderful and their moms are beautiful and talented and smart. They believe in their teachers. They believe in the world in a big way. It's when we begin to teach them to doubt that they lose sight of things like that. And unfortunately, I guess, and fortunately at the same time, with time they begin to lose some of that fantasy world and the beauty that goes along with it and the belief in the possibility of everything. Children are amazing. And we think about the qualities that are in them. And if you're a parent or have been a parent, I guess you always are. Once you are one, you always are one. If you're a parent, you remember how precious that little child is. Yes, I know they annoy you, they cry in the night, they've got this problem or that, whatever it might be, and they get annoying along the way. Never take them on a long car trip. But in all seriousness, you look at the innocence of their beautiful faces, you look into their eyes and the trust that are there, and the answers they want from you. Children, what a blessing they are. When they're young and they believe in the greatest of opportunities, the innocence that's there, that has to go a certain amount with time. For another line from that song reminds us that it's limited, And yet, even Jesus points out the proximity to God. The line in the song says, "Ever wonder why the nearest thing to heaven is a child?" No doubt about it. Children are one of the most precious gifts we'll ever know. And the beauty of it helps us appreciate the value of the love of God and the giving of his Son. But I want you to notice something that the Apostle Paul wrote in a familiar passage in the 13th chapter of 1 Corinthians. When he wrote, "When I was a child, I spoke as a child. I understood as a child, I thought as a child. But when I became a man, I put away childish things." I guess the value is in both of them. Whether we're talking about the value of the mind of a child and the innocence that's there and the belief, the faith, the trust, or in the value of knowing and understanding that comes as we mature and we grow in our understanding. We see the realities for what they are. And even then, the trust maybe is even more secured. So today, I'm thinking about the beauty, the wonder of children and how precious they are. So if you get a chance today, think about your own children, grandchildren, the children round about us. And maybe before the day is over, if you have the chance and you see one of your own, give that child a hug and thank God for kids, because there is magic for a while. And remember the line, for the nearest thing to heaven is a child. Yeah, we've got to think like adults, but isn't it wonderful that the children have the opportunity to think like they think, at least for a while? Hey, I'm glad you were with me today. It's a great Friday. We'll look forward to good things ahead. Things just getting better and better every day. So keep on keeping on, and we'll look forward to more things down the road. Thanks for being with me on this day.